Hi, welcome back. I'm Betelgeux from Reddit's Our Wicked Edge, if you didn't know. And today I'm going to do another one of my straight razor shaves, and for those of you who are new to the game, I thought I might show the start to finish. I'm just out of the shower, so my face is somewhat hydrated. So, starting with a straight razor. Now, of course, I'm pulled back a little more than I'm used to, but the stropping action, by the way, let me change that a bit. What you should be doing is spine, rotate the blade down, and pull back in an X pattern. Pick the blade up, spine, swipe. And you want to do that 30 to 40 times, and that's one stroke is up and down. You can't do it this fast, as I've said before, don't worry about it. That comes with time. Pay far more attention to how you're handling the blade, how far up you're going, how far down you're going, watch your fingers, watch anything else that you have that dangles that you might want to hold on to. And don't be holding on to it while you're trying to do this. Also, one other thing, mind that. Make sure that everybody knows that you're in here shaving too, by the way, if you're doing this on the doorknob like I do, and if need be, lock the door. Having this come towards you in your hand, not good. Several scenarios go through my mind, none of them pleasant. Laser guy should probably be on standby. This is Musgo Real Glyce Lime Soap, also known as Mr. GLO. This is a pre-shave soap, and this is the first time I'll be using it. It's one of the reasons why I decided to do a straight razor shave today with the primer, because I was not interested in changing up a whole bunch of variables to see if this would or wouldn't work for me. So, just built up a nice lather on a face cloth. And I haven't seen any real exotic handling instructions for this other than wash your face. So, being 41 years old, I'm pretty sure I know how to do that. Now, the reason it's so highly regarded, so I'm told, is partially the glycerin will soften. That's what I get for paying attention too much at the same time. Partially the glycerin and the lime oil. Yeah, I can tell the difference there. So plus one to Leisure Guy. I'm just going to rinse it off here. Sorry, I know you're looking at a white wall, I apologize. More racket. Okay, so out of frame, because the two camera shoots are killing me, I'm just prepping my shaving soap, and that's Mitchell's Wool Fat. Basically, it's being prepped right now. I've got a little bit of water sitting on top of it to form a thin skin. It makes it a little easier to whip up. And sitting in hot water right beside it is my my Best Badger Volfix brush. So that's been soaking and picking up some water in and out all by itself. Drained the water off the Mitchell's wool fat, shook out the excess water from my brush, and I'm just right now building up the lather. If you're not sure how to work lather and a brush, check out my brief look at shaving soaps video, or any of my full shave videos where I've got the 2 cameras set up. Or show up on Wicked Edge, ask some questions. I'm more than happy to help you guys out as it goes. Okay, so my face has still got moisture, so well, let's go. Adjusting my mirror. So I'm pushing the bristles slightly into the skin. That's why you see the brush flare out. And my final pass is to just sweep against the grain of the hair. Now, double-edged guys don't have as much problem with this. Make sure your hands are dry. You're handling something that if you drop it will have some rather unpleasant consequences. And slippery hands, soap, just not a good idea. Oh, something else. When you're doing this, and again, I'm sorry, I don't mean to harp on it because that's not what I mean. For the double-edged guys, not as much. For the single-edged guys, straight-edge guys in particular, make sure everybody knows that you're doing this. This is not the time to have somebody running around your feet, the dog going nuts, phone in your hand, anything. No distractions, nothing. At best, throw in some light jazz or something that you're not going to turn and go, oh, I should change that. See this guy? If it's not actively doing something, close it in the scales every time. Don't take a step with this in your hand, period. That door behind me is locked. I don't need to be bumped or hit. Not while I'm doing this. It is extremely safe if you follow the rules. Sort of like no one has ever gotten shot with a gun doing it safely and following all the rules. This is the same thing. And that goes for, well, a lot of life. And I know he's right now on the edge of a seat. Yes, my friend, it does make a difference. This has softened my beard. It's a more comfortable shave. It is worth the money. Not that Mr. GLO is expensive. In case you're wondering, I'm not shaking because I'm nervous. 40 videos or something in. Remember, I have a family condition. It's not horrible. It just means that I had to give up things like fine scale modeling. That's making small plastic models. No one would pay to get me in front of a camera. For you smart asses out there. Now, I did this so that you could see this. You notice how this is looking kind of like cottage cheese? Too dry. This is one of those hero moments. You look at it and go, I could probably get, don't. The instant you think something's not right, stop. This stuff is cheap, comparative. There is no award for being the stupid one that soldiered through. I'm just dipping some more water onto my brush, taking it back to the bowl. See, this took a couple of seconds, and it's going to make all the difference. See? It is actually an unintended side effect of using a scuttle, which is what I'm using right now. I've got hot water in it. It's like a little keep warm system for your lather. The problem is it also dries out your lather faster. Notice how much cleaner that looks now. It's more creamy, it's not going on in little clods. Different soaps are going to look slightly differently for their sweet spot. This is what Mitchell's looks like, at least for me. Grip change, by the way. And for those who've asked, I'm going to step back here, what you're not seeing in under the camera, and yes, I know I just stepped back with this open and in my hand. It's not this Hollywood wristwork stuff. It's a locked wrist and a rotate as it's coming around. This is what you probably are not seeing. That's from the forearm. Keep your hand in line. Okay, so it's a good idea to try and keep as much off your blade when you're first starting. Because what it's doing is it's masking where the edge of the blade is. And until you know intrinsically where that is, it can get problematic. And really, you need to know at all times where that blade is. And there you go. Now, yeah, that's as good as I'm going to wind up looking anyway. Make sure this is dry. Put it somewhere safe. I have stated before, I use a towel on my counter because counters aren't really designed to keep things in place, not in the bathroom. They're designed to let you easily clean them and let things sluice off them. Well, that includes your gear. So just throwing down a towel or some other friction stopping stuff. Mustache here, kind of rogue there. It's a huge help. Now, again, you may not need this. This is me. This is an alum block. It's potash alumina. You can use the aluminum version, but I find that this works quite nicely. It's an astringent, antibacterial. It's also base as opposed to acid, so it does tend to mess with your face, or at least my face a bit. Not in a bad way, just it tightens the pores, so it helps stop razor bumps. But the problem is it also has removed all the oil from my face, and I have to compensate for that. My face won't catch up fast enough and I will go all flaky and lizard-like without the cool eyes, so you know, I can't even really pull it off. It just looks tragic. So this is, in my case, this is jojoba oil. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, this is almond oil today. Thought I'd have a change. And I'm also doing the rest of my face for the same reason. It's just an awful lot here. Central air and low humidity, very low temperatures. Not a good mix. You people in mountain regions will know exactly what I'm talking about. So there you go. There's your guy, Mr. GLO. Definitely a thumbs up, my friend. And the rest of you, hopefully you were able to pick something up out of this train wreck of a video. And again, happy holidays from the moderator and creator of Wicked Edge. I'm Betelgeuse. Check us out on Reddit, and if you like what you saw, subscribe. I tend to do a lot of videos and I talk a hell of a lot, so until next time, keep them sharp.